As an esteemed and long-standing member of the X-Men, Storm ranks among the most formidable mutants on the planet. A respected and insightful leader of the team, Storm uses her abilities to control and manipulate weather patterns to forge a legacy of liberation and guidance. Storm possesses atmokinetic abilities, giving her the psychic power to control the elements that govern weather. For instance, she can alleviate a drought in a particular region by generating heavy rainfall, though this action requires extracting all moisture from nearby areas. She can redirect winds and alter their intensity from a light breeze to hurricane force. She has the ability to steer wind currents and adjust their force from a gentle breeze to the power of a hurricane. Use these currents to fly at speeds up to 300 miles per hour with others in tow, all while safeguarding against air friction. She can also manipulate humidity and temperature, extract moisture from the air to form rain or fog, summon lightning and other electric weather events, and dissipate existing storms. Additionally, she can direct these powers to specific targets, such as emitting lightning bolts from her hands. Sometimes, she has the capacity to manipulate the air within a person's lungs and the pressure in their inner ear. Storm is capable of manipulating weather to create localized effects, even in indoor or controlled environments. Her mastery over weather allows her to direct phenomena over broad areas while protecting small zones within them, such as creating a rainstorm around herself without getting wet. Nevertheless, Storm's powers have their limits. She cannot create weather conditions that are not naturally possible in her environment. For example, she is unable to cool temperatures to absolute zero or elevate them to the intensity of the sun. In space, Storm has the ability to manipulate the solar wind, which is a current of electrically charged particles expelled from a star's upper atmosphere. Her mastery over the weather is constrained by her mental and physical stamina, and her emotional state also plays a role. Thus, if she becomes angered and loses control, she may inadvertently unleash a thunderstorm. Storm's physiological response to her surroundings is unique. Her body temperature increases in cold conditions and decreases when it's warm. She can modify her visual senses to detect electrical energy patterns and elements that contribute to the weather phenomena around her. Storm is ecopathically connected to the Earth, forming an empathetic bond with all forms of life, which means significant geological shifts can induce psychic discomfort in her. Occasionally, she utilizes a cameo gem that acts as an interdimensional portal, although its complete capabilities remain undisclosed. Storm is exceptionally proficient in close combat, skilled with a knife and adept with a bow staff. She has been trained in swordsmanship by Wakanda's elite warriors and is an expert marksman, thanks to training from James Howlett, also known as Wolverine. She is an accomplished pilot, an astute strategist and leader, and an emerging diplomat. In her role as the Goddess of Thunder, Storm wields Stormcaster, a hammer crafted by the dwarf Eitri that behaves similarly to Thor Odinson's, also known as Thor's Hammer Mjolnir, returning to her hand when thrown. Storm is descended from a long line of African priestesses, characterized by their distinctive white hair, blue eyes, and potent magic, endowing her with significant mystical and magical capabilities. During their confrontation with Mizungu, also known as Deluge, it was Xavier who revealed to her that her abilities are derived from her mutant nature.